my wonderful grandchildren. So I'm watching the news the other night, and there's a report about workers at Starbucks protesting. So I'm kind of half watching this, but then I'm looking, and there's this barista, morbidly obese barista, who has a unicorn on her head, a unicorn hat. She's wearing some kind of a tie-dyed outfit, her purple hair, and what they're protesting is that they don't want the boss, the man, to tell them what they should wear every day to work, which is, like a black shirt, or, they have the green apron and the black shirt. So, I mean, this is like the big insult to her life that, she can't wear her clown costume to work every day, that Starbucks wants to have some standards for their customers. Anyway, this poor, looks like unhappy woman who probably has a master's degree in poetry from some university, and well, that didn't work out, and now she's saving the world, protesting for her fellow workers at Starbucks. Now, what would I say to you? What would I say to her if she was my grandchild and I was sitting down? Well, first of all, I'm sure she wouldn't give a damn what I had to say, but not you. You see, you're a very good grandchild. You're listening to your Papa Bill. What I'd be saying is, okay, you have this job at Starbucks. It's not the greatest job. It pays $19. I don't know what they're trying to get, $19.50 or $20 an hour or whatever. I mean, it's a decent job. But this job should not be the be-all and the end-all. It should be a stepping stone to something better. What do we say? Always a little further, What can we do? Well, you're working in Starbucks every day, and, you have, let's say, kind of an upscale clientele. In other words, you have a lot of successful people as your customers coming through the lines every day. Can you make a connection with any of those people and possibly get a better job? Like you meet that, well, what are you? Well, I have a big law office. You could say, well, does that trigger anything? Does that get your juices flowing? You say, geez, I wouldn't mind working in a law office and starting out and doing, is there a step forward by making these connections with all of these people who are obviously successful if they're spending $5 or $6 on a cup of coffee when they could have a Keurig in their office and be making a coffee for 50 cents? So these people are obviously successful. I don't know if that's smart to be spending $7 when you could be spending 50 cents, but anyway, you could be making a connection there. I mean, if you're working in a place that's, like a mall or something, and, you could see, you see all the other people in, in the other stores. Are there other opportunities? When you're talking, you see you're an ambitious person, so you're always making connections, and you're always thinking, how can I move a little further? Versus the unhappy workers who are there living the same Groundhog Day over and over and over again, and wonder why the man, won't let you wear the tie-dyed shirt. So the other thing that I would be seriously thinking about is, what am I doing? I'm in Starbucks. Okay, are there people who are managers of a Starbucks? How much do they make? How much do regional managers make? I mean, I'm thinking, they're probably making very good salaries. I mean, maybe a regional manager for Starbucks is making, I don't know, but, $100,000, $150,000 a year. I mean, there are people up the chain of Starbucks who are making a lot of money. Do you like this business enough that you can see how you can move up in the Starbucks? You're not going to see the latte with the sauce and the triple screen, No. I want to be the manager of the Starbucks. I want to be the regional manager of the Starbucks. I want to be the whatever. Do you want to move? So that's something else that a master of success, a smart, ambitious person is thinking about. Number 3, you could be thinking, what am I learning? Well, I'm learning a hell of a lot about the coffee business. I mean, Starbucks does a lot of things right. That's how they became a big company. What are they doing right? What am I learning about Starbucks that I could possibly use in my own coffee shop? In other words, I'm getting an education here. They're not just paying me $19 an hour. They're actually giving me a free education because I'm learning about this business. What are they doing right? What could be improved? What can I do? I mean, there are going to be successful coffee shops open everywhere all the time. Now you could think, well, there's already 6 independent coffee shops in my town. Okay, what do you care? You're going to open up. You're going to be the new person in town. You're going to have the new ideas. You're going to be the new, Yeah, maybe there's only room for 6, okay? But it's not going to be you who's going to get out of business. It's going to be that Greasy Spoon coffee shop. No. You're going to go in there. You're learning. Thank you, Starbucks. Thank you for giving me this education. Now, you can also thank your Papa Bill because I have Master Small Business 1, Master Small Business 2, Master Small Business 3, which teaches you about the mindset of being an entrepreneur starting from scratch and opening up a business. One of the big stories is about a kid who's got nothing. He gets out of the service and he wants to open up a pizza shop. How does he do that? Okay, what's his mindset? What is he going through? What are the problems? How does he deal with the problems? That's all in, I think that's Master Small Business course number 1. And there's the Success app in my book. Listen, this is the word you're going to like. Free, free. It's all free. It's a free business education. It's on my website, success.org, success.org. It's there for you. It's my legacy. It's my gift to you. I guess you feel sorry for that unhappy girl with the unicorn hat working in Starbucks. And all you got to say is, that ain't never going to be me.